At the center of a mega event, buyer attention is a finite, fragmented resource. Thousands of delegates move through these halls at high speed, creating an environment where a single booth has only seconds to register an impact. Flagship shows like ADPEC reached a massive scale in 2025, drawing over 205,000 attendees to navigate thousands of custom multi-level exhibits. The financial commitment for a mid-sized custom presence at these events regularly exceeds $500,000 once space, construction, and travel are tallied. B2B exhibitors commit this capital, expecting that physical presence alone will capture a high volume of net new, top-of-funnel leads. Data from the Center for Exhibition Industry Research shows that 80% of trade show leads receive zero follow-up, representing a massive loss of potential pipeline. For the fraction that does receive a response, the delay often stretches past 6 days, well beyond the window of peak relevance. Millions of dollars are wasted at the exact operational stage where the pipeline is supposed to be created and managed. While most B2B marketing has transitioned to digital channels, the energy sector relies on in-person events to navigate its specific procurement realities. This reliance persists because events provide a structural mechanism required by long-cycle buying. Generating actual returns requires moving past the idea of buying physical presence. A successful show is a pipeline to engineer, requiring a system that spans from pre-show targeting to technical post-show nurturing. These events function as strategic nodes designed to accelerate 12 to 24-month buying cycles. Energy B2B sales involve two structural constraints: sales cycles lasting up to 2 years, and procurement decisions controlled by a 6 to 10-person committee. According to Gartner, buyers spend only about 17% of a 24-month journey meeting with suppliers. When split among vendors, a single supplier receives just 5 to 6% of their attention. Digital programs cannot replicate the density of senior contact needed. A major trade show acts as a compression event. It concentrates a year's worth of scattered access into 3 or 4 days. Because national oil companies and engineering contractors travel in delegations, a single booked meeting can put 3 or 4 decision makers in front of your team at once. Events are a mathematical necessity for energy B2B because they provide the density of relevant, senior contact that digital channels cannot match. Strategic success is decided in the 6 weeks before the event opens. Relying on walk-up traffic is a high-cost gamble. The first move is to build a named account list from exhibitor and attendee data, matched strictly against your open pipeline and ideal customer profile. This identifies the specific accounts whose committees will be present in the building. The second move is pre-booking meetings for the entire committee. Aim to seat several roles from one account simultaneously to advance the deal across multiple departments. Earning a platform through speaking slots or hosted panels provides a level of authority that a rented stand cannot replicate. Before arrival, all touchpoints must be instrumented in the CRM, including unique tracking links and meeting calendar integration. Lead capture fields must be configured to record the committee role and current buying stage of every contact. Arriving with a fully instrumented account plan replaces the hope of random footfall with a calculated series of high-value, pre-planned interactions that actually drive revenue. On the floor, the primary discipline is protecting your team's scarce time. Staff should qualify prospects rapidly and disqualify poor fits even faster to focus on genuine opportunities. 40 well-qualified, deeply logged conversations will always outproduce 500 quickly scanned badges that just remain untouched in a forgotten database. Execution on the floor should focus on the meetings and demos booked in advance, with walk-up traffic treated as a secondary priority. Relationship maintenance on existing deals constitutes a significant portion of activity at these shows. These conversations are essential pipeline influence touches and must be logged against the account, even if they do not result in a new contact record. Every interaction must capture specific intent signals, their product interest, any competitor mentions, and project timelines. Feeding leads into the CRM daily is the operational habit that separates successful exhibitors from the rest of the hall. This discipline makes the trade show floor a structured intent data capture node. Following up within hours of a conversation provide a competitive edge in a sector where response times are notoriously slow. Speed alone is insufficient for a 24-month decision involving 10 people. Generic 30-day marketing cadences fail to align with the technical requirements of energy procurement. Follow-up sequences must be mapped to project milestones, including the final investment decision, the tender release, and the budget cycle. Injecting the intent signals captured on the floor into these sequences ensures that every touchpoint is relevant to the buyer's current technical needs. Connecting a booth conversation to closed revenue requires a personalized nurture mapped to the buyer's operational milestones. Standard 30 to 90-day last-touch attribution models fail to credit the long-cycle impact of energy trade shows. A deal influenced at a show in 2025 may not close until 2027, leading last-touch models to overcredit the final digital interaction before signature. Measuring cost per opportunity instead of cost per lead ties event spend to actual committee-level engagement. A modern scorecard replaces raw badge scans with sourced opportunities and cost per opportunity. It replaces conversation counts with committee coverage, tracking specific decision roles engaged. The ultimate metric is influenced pipeline, measuring deal progression within 2 quarters of the touchpoint. Influenced pipeline accounts for every open or won deal that had at least one event interaction in its history. Securing energy B2B pipeline requires engineering the process weeks in advance and measuring the resulting long-cycle influence.